When Nancy Pelosi is sworn in as Speaker of the House on Thursday, she becomes not just the third most powerful U.S. politician but also the leader of the Trump opposition. Both loved and loathed, her comeback story is an extraordinary tale of political survival. After 8 years in the political wilderness, Nancy Pelosi is back on top. In 2007, the California Democrat made history as the first female Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, but it was short-lived. This time, she's at the helm of a resurgent party with responsibility for initiating new laws through the lower chamber of Congress, not to mention guiding a slew of new investigations into the president. And she's done so despite being written off multiple times and labeled a pedestrian public speaker prone to the occasional gaffe, having high disapproval ratings and becoming a lightning rod for Republicans. Tying her name to embattled Democratic candidates had been an effective weapon for conservatives in the past, but in the 2018 midterm elections, it lost its punch. In Virginia, for example, Republican incumbent David Brat mentioned Nancy Pelosi and her liberal agenda 21 times in an hour and a half at a debate. His Democratic opponent, Abigail Spanberger, finally shot back. "I question again whether Congressman Brat knows which Democrat in fact he's running against. My name is Abigail Spanberger." She went on to win the district, one of 40 Democrats who captured Republican-held seats, giving the Democrats their largest surge in the House since the 1970s Watergate scandal. Now, with her return to the Speaker's chair, Ms. Pelosi again becomes the most powerful woman in U.S. politics. It caps a remarkable journey for someone who grew up the youngest child in a family steeped in East Coast big city politics, made a political name for herself in the most liberal corners of California and has dominated Democratic politics for nearly a decade and a half. "People have gone wrong by underestimating her for years," says journalist Elaine Povich, who wrote a 2008 biography about Ms. Pelosi. "Never bet against her. She's consistently the hardest worker, the best organized and great vote counter." These skills are going to be sorely tested in the days ahead, as the incoming Speaker will have to balance the competing priorities of her Democratic caucus while facing incoming flames from the political Vesuvius.